You are 33 years old. You make decent money. Not rich, but not broke. And yet every single month you feel like you are drowning. Rent went up $400. Your kid needs daycare that costs more than your rent. Your parents just called and they need help with medical bills. And you look at your savings, $214. This is why you start building wealth in your 30s. Not to buy a yacht, to stop being scared. In your 20s, rent was annoying. In your 30s, rent is violent. In America, average rent is $1,800 for a one-bedroom. In your 30s, you need two bedrooms. Landlords raise it 15% every year like clockwork. You start building wealth in your 30s because you realize if you don't buy your freedom now, you will be 50 still asking a landlord for permission to have a dog. You are not saving for rich. You are saving for ownership of your own door. In your 20s, your parents took care of you. In your 30s, you start taking care of them. Your dad needs a knee surgery. Your mom's prescription is $380 a month, and insurance won't cover it. No one told you this part. You start building wealth in your 30s because love now has a price tag. And you don't want to tell your parents I can't help because you spent it all on DoorDash and a new truck. In your 20s, it was just you. In your 30s, little eyes are watching you. Daycare in the US is $1,200 to $2,500 a month, more than college. You start building wealth because you don't want your kid to have the same childhood you had, where every grocery trip was, put that back, we can't afford it. You want to say yes without fear. You build wealth so your kid never hears you fight about money at night. In your 20s, you can lose a job and sleep on a couch. In your 30s, you have a mortgage, car payment, family. In America, tech, banks, even hospitals lay off 10,000 people in one email. No warning. You start building wealth in your 30s because you realize loyalty is fake. Your company will replace you in 2 weeks. Your savings account is the only boss that actually protects you. 6 months saved means 6 months you can say no to a bad job. In your 20s, you never went to the doctor. In your 30s, your back hurts, your teeth need fixing, you need glasses. One ER visit in the US without good savings is $3,000. One ambulance ride is $1,200. You start building wealth in your 30s because your body is no longer free. You are not investing for a Tesla. You are investing so one bad health week doesn't destroy 5 years of your life. In your 30s, everyone on Instagram looks rich. New house, new BMW, vacation in Cancun. What you don't see is $42,000 in credit card debt, 72-month car loan, house they can't afford. You start building wealth because you finally understand. In America, looking rich is how you stay poor. Being quietly wealthy, old Camry, small apartment, big savings, is the real flex. No one claps for it, but you sleep at night. If you start at 33, you have 30 good years until 63. That's 30 years of small decisions that stack. $500 a month invested starting at 33 is not about math. It is about freedom at 50 to work because you want to, not because you have to. Start at 43, you have to work twice as hard for half the result. 33 is not late. 33 is the last perfect time. Your 40-year-old self is begging you to start now. The real reason you start building wealth in your 30s is not money. It is peace. You are tired of checking your bank account before you buy gas. Tired of saying next month for 10 years. Tired of being scared every time your phone rings because it might be a bill collector. Wealth in your 30s is not about being a millionaire. It is about being calm. It is about walking into a store and not looking at price tags with fear. Your life, if you start building wealth in your 30s, you won't be rich next month. You will still drive the same car, live in the same apartment. But at 35, you will have $15,000 saved and no credit card debt. At 38, you will have choices. At 40, you will have $100K, and you will realize you are not behind. You are just waiting for a reason strong enough to change. That reason is not money. It is your family, your peace, your freedom. Start with $214 today.